Back. My microphone's on, guys. So, welcome back to our 2019 Orioles franchise. As you can see above me, we have gone past the All-Star game. This is the one game on stream that I play offline because I really love it that much. I actually play NHL off stream a ton too, but that's a Washington Capitals franchise that we won't talk about, guys. All of that being said, we've gone past the All-Star game. You will see here that the NL All-Stars beat the AL All-Stars 4-6. We are currently standing at 6 games behind the New York Yankees, who are running away with the division. That being said, we are in the thick of the wild card race, 1.5 up on the Rangers, and back a couple of games from the White Sox. So, boys, let me show you the team once again. Not much has changed. Smith, Scope, Machado, Chris Davis, Sonny Aochi, Darryl Klein, Carlos Gomez, Tony Walters, and Tim Beckham. You will notice one trade we have made. Andy Burns, a 28-year-old utility man from the Blue Jays. I will show you the transaction that happened for that. We needed somebody to play shortstop. We didn't have anybody, unfortunately, going. So, completed. You see this relief pitcher for a shortstop for the Athletics and Nationals. The Rangers got Kelvin Herrera from the Royals for a package of prospects. And you see that trade on 7/13, Garrett Carlisle for third baseman Andy Burns. I like Andy Burns' infield defense a lot. So, what I want to show you is the guy that we gave up. I'm not a fan of giving up guys inside the division, but he's 20. He has a 70 overall. I didn't like the fact that his walks over 9 was his highest stat. I'm not a fan of his pitch makeup, 3 fastballs and a curveball. So, all of that being said, that is the gentleman we traded to the Blue Jays for Andy Burns for this year. We are going to make another trade. I promise you that, because currently Madison Bumgarner is hurt. I'm okay with Madison Bumgarner being hurt. He's actually due back very soon. You see this, about 5 days left. That's not my problem. Danny Duffy being back soon, that's not my problem. My problem is my team is not hitting to where I need them to hit. Let me show you the team rankings here. Batting average. Orioles have never been a huge batting average team, but we are 21st at 253. Runs. Again, towards the bottom of the league, 23rd. Chris Davis leads your team in runs. That is a problem. Hits. Again, look at this, 23rd. Home runs, we're fine. I mean, 114 home runs about halfway through the season. We're good. Actually, our pitching hasn't been bad either. Our ERA is tops in the league. We need some more bats. This lineup's not doing it. You see Malik Smith at the top of the lineup, 257, 196 for Jonathan Scope. I think the upgrade is going to be at shortstop, to be honest with you. Beckham has not hit. I didn't really think he was going to have to hit, but either shortstop or corner outfielder. I like Aochi. I like Gomez. They're both young guys that have not come into their own. Unfortunately, 266 with 14 home runs, 259 with 10 home runs. Manny's hitting, Chris Davis is hitting, Jonathan Scope is not going anywhere, but he might end up lower in the lineup. Actually, I've been hitting Aochi second. So, we're going to have to look for an outfielder, guys. Let's update our trade block, and just so you know, we've already been looking for it. We don't need that anymore. Cuban, OSFM 17, they're already starting to work on him in terms of getting everything right. So, getting all the stats and stuff right. So, hopefully. We'll look at our managed roster real quick, where we have a lot of our depth at. We could actually give up probably David Diaz. He's going to go on the block. We're going to give away some of these A guys. We have to get some kind of return for this year. We need to win this year. So, you see we have a good amount of A guys. Some of these guys are going to have to go. I have Riley Gonzalez, and I've got Louis Burrows. One of those guys probably on the way out. Caballero can't stay healthy. He might be on his way out. We'll see. We're going to throw that up on the trading block. Where are you at, Thomas? Yep, Caballero. Marcus Russell is 18. He is a center fielder of our future. I don't know, guys. Babe De La Rosa's there, too. I think this has got to be someone where we look at these shortstops and start putting these shortstops up on the block and see what we get for them. Let's look through the trading block just real quick and see what kind of outfielders we have. Yasmani Tomas might be a guy. Not sure. But I'm looking 80 overall. Like, this Jake Oka guy is a second baseman. Doesn't really help for us. Let's see here. Blake Swihart, not really a fit. Anthony Goes, again, not really the guy. Gregory Mann, I mean, that's a hitting outfielder right there. We might be able to pick him up. What is he doing this year so far? So far, Gregory Mann has 89 games played, 361 at-bats, hitting .294 with 20 home runs. I would be, and he's a B and only 21. I don't know that Houston would give him up, but Houston's got George Springer. Maybe. That might be a guy we look at. Destin Hood, not the hitting I need. Brandon Nemo, again, not a guy I'd really like to see. This is an interesting prospect. Jorge Soler is 27. Under contract for 5 years. Switching shortstop, Armand? Maybe. Jorge Soler is a really good player and could slot into right field for me very quickly. I wonder what they would want for him. Doesn't hit lefties. Not bad. Domingo Santana, another really good hitting outfielder with some strength in his arm. He might be a pick there. 26 and has another arbitration year. Might not cost as much for us. What's going on, Notorious MLB? Josh Bell's not the answer, guys. Ezekiel Carrera has a couple of arbitration years. Not really a fan of the defense. Yasiel Puig. Yasiel Puig is a $5 million deal that is gone after the season. That might be a play for us. And 89, I mean, that's a big-time play for us. Oswaldo Arcia, good power bat. Preston Tucker, not really my guy. Man. What's going on, Wolfgang? Oh, man, guys. I'm really interested in Yasiel Puig and what it would take for prospects. 3 B prospects for Yasiel Puig. Not giving up any of my A's. Puig, remember, this is a rental. This is absolutely a rental here, guys. So let's see what the other teams are looking at. Let's see. Domingo Santana, not my guy. Oh, maybe. Let's see what they want for Soler, for prospects. That's 2 of the prospects I have on the block right there, Caballero and Burrows. But Soler is under contract for $2.5 million for 5 more years. Or I could give Hutchins, Joaquin Ortiz. Hutchins is a big get because 21 and 72. He's 72 overall, and I'm giving up a good catcher. Caballero and Burrows that would be a tough pill to swallow. But again, Caballero cannot stay healthy, so I'm actually almost done with him. Yeah, Yasmani Tomas, I don't like that inside the division. Let's see this. Let's see what this Gregory Mann kid goes for here. Hutchins, Ortiz, and Ricky Ellis. That might be the deal, guys. That might be the deal. He's still getting better. He doesn't have the arm strength I'd want. Red Sox, I'm not really looking for Schwarber. I'm looking for a starting outfielder, and I don't think Schwarber could do that for me. So, guys, it's between Gregory Mann right now and Jorge Soler and Yasiel Puig. DJ LeMahieu, but DJ LeMahieu can't really play shortstop for me. So, Jorge Soler doesn't hit lefties very well. I don't think Puig does either, to be honest. Puig hits decently all over. Puig's arm strength is his big one. Yeah, guys, I'm thinking Mann looks like a beast. A lot of people are saying that Gregory Mann looks like a beast. I know a lot of people are saying Jorge Soler off of... Oh, Hart, thanks for the host, dude. Appreciate that. Soler's defense has got me all hot and bothered. I'm not going to lie there. Soler hits righties really well, but can't hit lefties, and that low vision worries me. Gregory Mann, pretty good overall. Gregory Mann's the pick here, guys. I think Gregory Brand, if we can get him, or Gregory Mann, if we can get him, I think he's the get. Let me see what these guys are already. So Benito, or let me see the relief pitcher. Fred Spain is a good relief pitcher with 99 arm strength. Man, I think Mann's the guy. Fastball, cutter, slide, change. I can give up a relief pitcher. That's okay. Ooh, giving up the catcher. 23, good contact, good reaction, good blocking, and he's progressing. You see that? But I do have Joaquin Ortiz behind him, and a couple other B catchers. Let's see here. And then Benito. Oh, this is where it starts to hurt, because Benito Alfonso projects out to be an everyday starting shortstop for us. I know we have these A guys down here. Brian's not an A guy. Remember, Brian is 27. Luis Burrows. What's going on, Project Mayhem? The catcher is 7 durability. Really? Some weird stats there. They actually normally grow really quickly in the mid-20s, so we'll see. Oh, man, that's a really balanced shortstop with some speed. But you know what? Guys, I think this is the deal. I really do. We're doing it. We're doing it. So, that deal works. We have 26 men on the roster. Somebody's got to go down. It's going to be an outfielder. Luis Bermudez is going back to AAA. That works. Let's go into the lineups. Gregory Mann, welcome to the team. Aochi's going to hit against lefties, and I think Gomez is going to hit against righties. Yeah, so against righties, we're going to do Gomez in left field and Gregory Mann in right. I really hope this pans out, guys. This is not a deal that I really wanted to do, but we need the bat. Darryl Klein's not the guy I want there. I want Gregory Mann in second. Some power there. Jonathan Scope against righties. Gomez, Walters. Like that lineup a lot. Again, let's get the right fielder there. Gregory Mann. Darryl Klein. Hold on here. Oh, Klein won't play. That's right. So, Gomez there. Against the lefties, it'll be Aochi in left field. Gregory Mann will continue that spot. Klein, Aochi. Actually, Aochi will be dropped there. And then, again, right field for Gregory Mann. Put him up there. Aochi, that's a swap. Okay, I like that lineup a lot, guys. Can I not switch the shortstop? Put the 27-year-old for the B guy. Yeah, I understand. No, what are you talking about? Soler's not a year younger than Gregory Mann. But what I'm saying is Gregory, this is an all-star. This is a guy that's going to be on our team for years to come. That's why we trade for this. And I think shortstop, I like Beckham at shortstop. It's extremely tough to find a good hitting and fielding shortstop, and I think Beckham has done well for me. Let's update the trade block. We can get rid of these outfielders. We no longer need outfielders. All we're looking for now is shortstop. So we'll see if anything comes to us. Guys, any preference you want to play in San Francisco? I think San Francisco would be a nice game to play here. Let's go ahead and sim. Auto fix their lineups. The Braves are interested in a trade. They want to send me Basil Franco, who can play shortstop, but not well. And they want Daniel Castro, another one of our shortstop prospects. He's 26 in a C. Daniel Castro is a little better, ready to play. Actually, no, they want to send me Castro, who's a better fielder, for Basil Franco, a C. I don't like that deal. I'm not a fan of Franco, but he's only 21. So, not a fan of that deal. We're going to decline that. San Diego. That is a 15-day DL. Yes, I would like to stop so I can read the message about the trade deadline coming up. Keep him active. Auto fix that lineup. Auto put him on. Auto utilize. Place him on the bench because we are going to put him in. Alan Simons and Aaron Loop. Aaron Loop's not a top prospect. I think we all know that's just a messaging error. Jesse Hahn on the block. Not Sean Doolittle. Neither one of them we need. Our bullpen is completely set, guys. Our rotation is set. You see Bumgartner coming in here. We are going to wait for Danny. Once Danny Duffy's back, we're good. Danny Duffy will take over for Oliver Velez. We have enough players, right? All right, we have 25. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's see here. Texas, that's a win. We win 3 of 4. Yeah, DC Universe, and we signed him for a smaller contract too, because no one was offering. We'll auto utilize him. Arrieta's in San Francisco. What? Let's see here. Is this a two game series? Oh, it's a 2-game series in San Francisco. I think we're gonna face Arrieta. Yes. Go ahead and turn the game volume back up. There we go. San Francisco, clear skies. Dylan Bundy not having a great year. Malik Smith again not having a great year, but we're gonna keep him going. Let's see. Gomez, Walters, Beckham. I actually kind of want to put Aoshi in here for this game. And instead of Beckham, I've been doing this a lot. This was the purpose of bringing Andy Burns in. We're going to let Andy Burns hit in the bottom spot and play third base. Trying to get Machado acclimated to shortstop. Last 10 games, Machado hit 194, 7 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Chris Davis picking it up a little bit for him. There's your pitching matchup. There's the team stats. Still not hitting where we want to, but hopefully that goes up.
AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Which of these 2 will prevail? Next on the show.
All right, boys, here we go. Excited for this game.
Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for the series.
Yeah, no kidding, Evan, right?
What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. around 1-3, which is pretty
Yeah,
much
Red Sox, maybe if he pitched one inning in the wild card game, right?
all year long.
Smith heads for the batter's box, and we are just
All right, Malik
ready
Smith
for
hitting
some
257, 9 home runs. Let's see what we can get out of this.
And our first pitch.
Oh, I'm not a fan of his windup. His windup screws with me.
EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday.
There we go. A little patience always helps out, right, boys?
Sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Yeah, guys, in chat, let me know. You guys are MLB The Show fans. Stealth, there is a baseball game for Xbox. It's called Super Mega Baseball. Major League, I don't know. In chat, tell me who your worst pitcher to face is. Who you have the most problems with, either because of their pitch mix or because of their windup. Who do you hate facing in this game? I'm very curious about this.
See what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game.
Well, this team doesn't hit all that many doubles, so they're going to have to string some hits together.
I still can't believe Jonathan Scope's hitting 206. That bugs me so much. And there we go, boys. Gregory Mann, newly brought over from Houston.
Get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Super Mega Baseball is a very sim game, Sens fans. I love it. Darren O'Day and Brad Ziegler, Wolfgang says.
Here comes the first pitch. And
Kyle says Kershaw. EHL says Kershaw.
Time to look at our umpires.
Saleh, Chris Sale.
Nice work, Carl. Bump my
Desi Indian, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated, good sir.
And
Ooh, not a good swing for Gregory Mann. Red Sox says he doesn't have trouble with pitchers, but he always has a problem facing Alan Craig. Alan Craig is a beast.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Chris Sale is one of those guys that originally I had problems with, but you see him so much in Diamond Dynasty at this point. With the rookie Sale that everyone has in their bullpen, it's just a little easier to face, I guess.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
AJ, if you think Super Mega Baseball is terrible, I mean, it's a good game of baseball.
Here it comes.
And that's the thing is, like, yeah, it's cartoony, but I think it plays an absolutely great game of baseball. Cuban Diaz says Pat Neshek. Neshek's another one of those guys you see online a lot. Ooh, staying alive.
The count holds at 2-2. Just underway here in San Francisco. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Not a great start for Gregory Mann for us.
And there are 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Andrew McCutchen out there in that outfield. Man, he can play. Does a lot of things defensively, can go get the ball, covers a lot of ground. And has a
So you see that? Andrew McCutchen, Jordan Patterson, a lot of guys on that outfield defense there.
Will stand in now.
Anyone that throws, Sartega says, anyone that throws slow and low doesn't like the junk ballers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy.
Oh, Red Sox Forever ironically says he has problems facing Stephen Wright, the knuckleballer. Manager Dan, I played some Diamond Dynasty this year. I mean, I got pretty far, but about July, maybe early August, I pretty much got off of Diamond Dynasty and went full franchise. That's about what I normally do.
And another foul ball. Hit on the ground.
Oh, little.
A diving try.
Got a chance here? No, we're going back. Go back. I don't know what they look like. EHL says he has trouble with knuckleballers as well.
1, 2, 3 to start.
Sale is tough to hit because any of his good hitters with the Indians are lefties. Oh, because like Kipnis and Brantley and stuff, yeah.
We'll get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following.
Yeah,
the base
Aheg
hit.
says R.A. Dickey was a problem last year. This year, I don't think he's as effective. I think his ratings are a little easier to handle, so...
With a runner on, you better be careful.
All right, come on, Chris Davis. Make that hurt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. And he takes ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Yes, he
Maybe
did.
you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Sorry, AJ, you don't have to last the entire stream. If you're tired. Oh, nice sinker. Beautiful sinker from Marietta.
He sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high.
Red Sox
ankle
says
high
he
in a
doesn't
matter
have a
of
problem with
5
Dickey
feet.
because his knuckleball is slow. It's not the slow ones he has trouble with. It's the faster ones that kind of dart around, I'm guessing.
1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here.
Little
out of
power
the
swing
zone
on this one,
and hope
boys.
He goes after it.
Ooh,
Swung on and
hung a
missed.
slider and I
2-2.
missed it.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time.
Good swing, and I still didn't get the stick up there. Nuts.
Got him
Oh,
swinging,
good sinker.
and that will end the inning.
What do you mean, Evan Games? Still in the first inning. I mean, I don't think this is a surprise.
And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Number 37 gets the call for game 1 of the series.
Why is my guy not named
Eric, any
Dylan Bundy? I've
thoughts?
edited it 3
Well, guys,
times.
This year, his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding. So look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Joe Panic is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. EK, you look at these Orioles.
Joe
as they
Panic,
begin
Diamond
playing
Dynasty
tonight. They've been playing some
gem
good
this year,
baseball.
Joe Panic
5-2
early
in the
on.
last 7.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your
Oh, terrible dive.
easier.
Terrible dive by me, and this is not the park to be doing that.
And this could roll till tomorrow. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get there.
Terrible, terrible play by me.
First with a leadoff triple.
This is not the stadium to be doing stupid dives like that.
Lost a few games in a row.
Epidemic says, what hitter gives you the most trouble? Right now, Joe Panic.
Dugout quite like a triple. He looks right into that third base dugout and says, come on, guys, let's turn this thing around.
Do I play the Futures game and the 2 minor league all-star games? No, I do not. When I check out prospects, I check out prospects based on their stats and ratings. That's my normal way to go about that.
In the dirt that time for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
I'm scared to throw to Andrew McCutcheon. I'm not gonna. That's nothing that anyone should be surprised about.
Hit in the air out to center field.
And Malik Smith has the weakest arm in the world, so
He's
this
there
is
to make the catch,
a
and
run.
Here comes the runner from third as
Not
this
even
should
gonna
get
worry
him
about
on
it.
the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken
Edwin
a 1-0
Encarnacion,
lead.
Wolfgang says, yeah, he seems to beat me up a little bit too.
Guy taking care of business out there.
I will not be sad to see him gone out of the AL East if he signs somewhere else.
Airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Circling in now,
Beepo coming
Buster
up.
Posey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, hung that one. Mike Trout, I can see that.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start.
Oh, you had a
listening to
problem with Alan Craig because his bat wag would cover the pitch meter above
And he
him.
falls behind
Desi
0-2.
Indian says personally he has issues with Carlos Correa.
One out.
Wow,
no lead.
nice. See, this is what I'm looking for. Like Carlos Correa, Xander says Adeiny Echeverria
Good job to score
is somebody
that one
he has a
away,
lot
and
of
he stays
problems with.
alive.
AJ, I don't know who's in the lead for Edwin Encarnacion. I've not heard any news on him. All I heard is the Orioles are out on Wellington Castillo. So,
Chopped weakly to the left.
there we
On
go.
Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Nice play there.
And with that,
Cuban Diaz in the chat says Ryan Brett screws him up in his online league.
Well, you know when you're playing here, this is the
That is a formidable lineup right there. Jared Parker. I'd like to see who this Jordan Patterson kid is. And Steven Cruz. Joe Flacco coming out on the field. Monday Night Football going on behind us.
In the National League in batting to begin play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Castillo's not pretty mediocre for catching. He can hit, and he's actually not bad behind the plate. So
There are the batting leaders in the
definitely
National
not
League, of which we
mediocre.
spoke just a moment ago. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's
whoa!
high drive, right field. Out of
Oh
here.
my! Off the top of the fair pole. Wow. Epidemic says he has problems with Kevin Kiermaier.
Solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Home run number 15 for him thus far.
That ball did not get
Giants
inside
are
as
taking a
far
2-0 lead.
as I wanted it to. Unfortunately. The World Baseball Classic? I'd like to see the World Baseball Classic in the game, Desi. I definitely would.
Well, I think this one may have deprived the canoers out there of a
That was
little bit
supposed to
of
be
methodical
further inside than it was.
baseball. This is
That
high
caught
and
way
down
too
the
much to the
right
plate.
field line, and the only question was fair or foul, and there's your answer right there. Doink, right off the
Not a great
foul
start for
pole.
Dylan Bundy.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little
Let's try
off.
this inside pitch again.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
There we go. Pump it by him.
There's a location
Now let's see how you work with the
If that ball
deuce.
gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
AJ, the sound issue is the sound's always off for you.
Left side.
Like legit.
Drive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Every time you're in here, the sound's off, and then you refresh and it works.
Well, that's
I don't know what you're doing.
He goes down and beats a good pitch on 2 strikes.
Is the sound off for anybody else? I guess I should ask before I
He goes down to get good wood on it.
in-game audio is off. Okay.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's
Oh,
when he has
come
to
on,
lean on
guys.
his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here comes Crawford around
What
third.
in the world?
And a relay home.
Trying to catch me sleeping and almost did.
He's down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
So 2 runs on 4 base hits.
Said it's
No
off?
errors,
Let's see here.
And 1 man left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. It's the Giants 2.
Is it
and
behind
the
or
Orioles
before?
nothing. Jonathan Scope will dig in. He struggled to a 1-for-5 ball game back on Sunday.
Oh, nice
Hit him
pitch.
reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Nice
And
pitch.
that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat,
We'll have to take a
he
look at
hasn't
it.
made any
At
adjustments.
some point.
And he reaches
Ah.
for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides.
That
of
is
really good
unfortunate.
tremendous
All right,
swing.
come on, Ayoshi. Hit
Once you
something
get that
for
thing
me.
started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Had him lunging
I'm swinging everything now.
out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's
That's a big issue for me. I don't want it delayed like that.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, change up.
We see another strikeout here. It's
Nice
0-2
pitch.
He's
That is a
playing
nice pitch.
right into that
Nothing I
big
can do about
swing
that
from a
either.
pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
All right, so I got to calm it down a little bit, be a little more patient, maybe get to their bullpen.
Tony Walters.
Let's see
Take his
here.
first cuts now.
Let's see what their
0 for
bullpen
4
looks
in the
like.
ballgame back on Sunday.
Hunter Strickland, Derek Law, Marlon Donovan. I think we could go in that bullpen. We got to get to them early.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's
So he's
taken
second
for
inning,
ball 1.
30 pitches.
2 out,
Okay, we
nobody
get
on.
there. Ideally, I like to get about 15 pitches an inning, so
In for
about
a
right.
strike, it's 1-1.
yeah, no kidding, Xander. Hit them where they ain't. Easier said than done, I believe.
Pulled toward right center field.
Come on, go, go, go. Nope,
Sprinting
unfortunately.
after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3.
Hunter Strickland's very good. He's got a good windup and great stuff. I agree with that.
72 will get his first cuts here.
All right, who is this? Jordan Patterson. Okay, 60, 61, and 40 vision. What kind of speed is he looking at? 74 speed? Okay. Not
First
too
pitch
bad.
Coming, here it is. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Oh my God. People on my Twitter.
This is line to left.
There we go.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
See Andy Burns over there at third base. Chris Davis is a Gold Glover. Machado did not win it.
So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Were you saying, Cuban? You can hear everything?
Cruz will stand in now, happy that this
This is their
series
third
at
baseman.
home, no
63,
doubt,
46,
as you see a split
59
right
speed,
there.
and 72 vision. Okay. Not bad for them at third base. Already made one play in the field.
And he'll look at a fastball that
You're not a
doesn't
fan of
miss by
Manny
a whole
Machado,
lot. It's
Epidemic.
1-0.
I am sorry.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too
Bet you
much
if he was on
off
your
the
team,
plate,
you
but
would be.
Now that sets him up to work with something.
Come
away and
on.
maybe even an
Hit that
off-speed.
spot.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes.
There we
Left
go.
a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real.
His attitude. What attitude does he have?
Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
What do you mean attitude? Are you talking about because he threw that bat or threw the bat at the Athletics pitcher? I don't think, dude. If you're asking a 21-year-old, that's just the way it is. You got to mature.
He had no chance of that working out well for him.
I gotta be careful, Arrieta. Arrieta gonna go ahead and put one out on me.
Jake Arrieta stands in as he swings and misses for strike
What has
1.
Arrieta got? 31 and 20. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
To me, he looked a little bit tentative early
Can't just
on.
give these
It's starting
pitchers
to
these
look
good
like
ones,
he's
yeah.
finding the rhythm.
No,
Now,
he was absolutely a dickhead, Paul. I agree with that. I agree that he was a complete jerk in that series. What I'm saying, though, is that he's maturing as a player as that goes. I think the injury matured him a
there
lot.
hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just
It worries me
trying to
that he hangs out with
get
A-Rod.
that dugout as
That
fast as
worries
he
me.
can.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a
A swing
we
and a
go.
miss. That retires.
Whoa,
the side,
Game of
and
Thongs.
that
Easy with the
will
language,
do it.
dude. I know you just didn't know that, so I'm
Answer
just
down
telling it to
1,
you.
2, 3. After 2.
Jake Arrieta wants nothing. Wants nothing of me.
leading off the inning, Andy Burns, as they'll look to get something going here and even this.
All right, Burnsy, come on, hit one for me.
Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch.
Nah, not a good pitch. Not a pitch we're gonna do anything with. Those are the pitches we gotta lay off. My normal rule is, you see this grid over there? If it can't touch that inside quadrant on the first pitch within first 2 strikes, we don't swing. Make them paint the corners.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That's a little off. And now we go to the contact swing and just try to fight our way through it.
And we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard to short.
Oh, put it in the hole. Run, Andy, run. Not against Crawford's arm, though, guys. Crawford is Gold Glove caliber out there.
This guy playing short for him. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Who would I rather have at third base, Manny or Josh Donaldson? Manny, without question. Donaldson's a little bit better of a power hitter, but I don't think Manny is a better glove. Or I don't think Donaldson's a better glove easily.
Stepping in now,
I'm with Paul. I would absolutely prefer Manny there.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's right. He is much younger too. Paul's absolutely right in that.
Ground ball left
Oh,
side.
come on, Kevin. I think a better comparison was just said in chat by Desi. I think the better comparison is, would you rather have Manny or Nolan Arenado? I still would want Manny over Nolan, because I think Nolan's glove might be a little better than Manny's at some point.
Smith.
I think Manny's ceiling might be a little higher than Nolan's, though.
Start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice
Way in
swing
there.
on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Drops
Ah,
in a
terrible
strike to
change.
start the at-bat. 0-1.
See you later,
Bases
Higgs.
are empty here with 2 men out.
Ooh, wanted to slap that one.
He's fallen behind 0-2.
Where's Nolan's platinum glove? What's going on, Snake?
Too high. 1-2.
And I think that
I didn't say he couldn't hit for average.
Purpose pitch right there, up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
This now is hit to second.
Run it, Malix, run it! Oh, nuts.
7 in
Okay.
a row. He's set down now as the side is retired.
Where's Nolan's platinum glove, boys?
They're still down. It's 2-0.
Did he? Man, he said he can hit for average. He said Manny can hit for average, is what he said.
Joe Panik will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
We went fastball, two-seamer to start us. We're going to fastball high and then try to work off-speed down low here.
And he gets ahead here with the
That's a
fastball.
good start.
Strike one.
This is no big deal, Red Sox.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I think we've established
That's in
the
there on the
fastball
outer
now,
half.
so we're going to
1-2
try to
now.
work off of that, since they're obviously going to be looking for that. Right here, try to go off the plate with this.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, nice play. What a down for me, Bundy.
And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Manny needs a World Series? I mean, that's not... I think Yoan Moncada is going to be very, very good, Desi, and I'm glad he's out of the AL East. I'm glad that entire package of Red Sox is out of the AL East. I would much rather see Sale in the AL East than Moncada in that package of guys that they have.
There's a good fastball on the
Paul
outside corner.
can see Yoan Moncada all 19 times a year for the rest of his career, playing the Tigers.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's up in the zone.
All right, changing levels on him. I don't want to go fastball curve here because that's a habit I get into. So we'll see if we can get him to swing at a crappy fastball, then come back with the off speed.
Hit to third.
Andy Burns, show it to me, Burnsy.
Two gone.
That's what I'm talking about. Buster Posey. What do we start Posey off with? We start him two-seam, got a couple fastballs. He hasn't seen the curve, so let's try to get me over here. Oh, terrible get me over.
1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Nice. Little tailing action to that four-seamer. How do you like that, boys?
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball. But
against the CPU, do not be afraid to throw this ball under the strike zone. You will get ground balls that way, especially if you're ahead in the count. So
all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Not giving in here. What's going on, Chacon?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aochi.
There we go. Nice
play.
Good play.
In the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Orioles nothing. Gregory Mann will be the first to stand in.
Yeah, I think the Indians have a very good team, guys.
Waiting to follow.
Are you talking about Javier Baez? Yeah, I'm a fan of Javier Baez. Come on, Gregory, man. We traded for you. We traded for you. It's time to show why.
And he takes strike 1.
He's a big boy, too.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
42 pitches. We want to get to around 60, 65 pitches this inning if we can. So as I completely miss the sinker. I'd like to get him in some trouble this inning. It's been too easy for him the first 3 so far.
And a good bite to that
nice slider
as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Arrieta doing too much on us, boys.
So far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Wanted that one. Wanted that one. Too bad. Too much.
Just overmatched him there.
Not even going to touch that. Arrieta hasn't shown me he can hit the outsides yet. I got to be careful of that. I get a little worked up on stream and want to swing at stuff.
Pitch swung on and hit
get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh, give me a break. Come on.
A great play for route number 2.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Chris Davis.
What a beautiful play. What a gorgeous play that was. Damn you, Andrew McCutchen.
Total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hit down the line and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
rushed
over.
Rushed it.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0.
Getting one hit, and he's put down 10 in a row.
Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco.
All right, what do we got here? Fastball, two-seamer. Again, establishing the fastball, so we can work off of that now.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that.
Again, if you establish your fastball against the computer in this game, 100%, you can work everything off of that.
Right side and right
See
into
that?
the shift. And he'll
Yes, CJ0930. It is a Gold Glove caliber catch from one of the best center fielders in the game. I agree with that.
He's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
All right, we got to be careful of Crawford here. We went low on him. Okay, so we did show him the curve last at bat. We showed him the changeup, so we're going to try to go high on him here. Change the eye level since we went low on him a lot last one. Do I ever talk to Knight? Yeah, via like PM and stuff over at OS. OB Bong.
Fastball called
There we go,
for strike
painting
two.
the outside.
Right now because he's
Let's see if we can get him to swing at a low outside changeup here. All right.
Lays off that time, and it's
I'm going to throw it one more time out here, see if I'll get him, and then I'm coming back inside with the fastball.
Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there,
All right.
but he won't.
Now-
In the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Come see me, Brandon Crawford.
Come
Come see this L. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Telling you, boys, this, when you play the CPU, now, users is a different thing. Every user is different, so. But when you play the CPU, it's like a real-life baseball game in terms of setting up major league players. You can do this against users, too, to be honest, but it's a, excuse me, different beast
Now,
altogether.
Jarrett Parker. As he'll take a look at ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys.
See if we can get this
Absolutely worn
paint the
down.
outside with his curveball. Oh, nope.
Short, hit hard.
It's all right,
Machado
Manny's there
was
for us. Got lucky
Juan
there.
Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order.
Scope,
They're up
Aochi, and
2-0.
Walters. Let's do it, boys.
Nice work, Carl. Bump my fist.
Oh, missed it. I was gonna fist you.
Obi Bong! Thank you for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. Welcome to the OS family.
Nice work, Carl.
And
Bump my fist.
Stevie9199.
Oh, missed it. I was gonna
Thank you
fist
so
you.
much.
Here is an important time for them.
How long will Madison Bumgarner be a Giant? I don't know. I don't think there's any way they let him walk. They're going to have to pay him, and I think they will.
First pitch on the way. Hit
There we
hard
go,
up the
base
middle.
hit.
And this is
Getting
gonna
too
get on
getting
through
too easy
center
throwing
of
that ball
leadoff
across the
hit.
middle. CPU will do that to you guys if you lay off that first pitch and he starts seeing that strike. He can throw that first pitch strike. He will start throwing it.
Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one
Engage
didn't
8,
come
Red
at all.
Sox.
So
First
we'll
and
see
goal
if
at
he
my
can get out of
opponent's
this
1.
inning as well.
What defense do you call?
Sonny
Engage.
Aochi
Period.
stands in. He's 0 for
8.
1 after grounding
Period.
out.
And Matt, with the
That's
double
what
play
you
in
do.
order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the
Home run
at-bat,
derby for
1-0.
Mad Bum. I wouldn't mind seeing it, Stevie. I wouldn't mind seeing him do it once. All right, Aochi, come on, baby. Got to watch that sinker down low. He's got high confidence in the sinker, the slider, and the changeup. I'm going to see a lot of that.
Down the third
Get-
base line.
there we go.
And that's
Oh, we're not
through
going
for a
to.
base hit,
49
making
speed.
1 for
Too
2
close.
in this one.
Well, that base hit
Blitz
is
C?
gonna get
Blitz
his
C is
hit streak
essentially
to
Engage
6
8.
games now, so he's swinging it.
Tony Walters will stand in now with
All right,
2
Walters, I
on
need you here,
nobody
buddy.
out to begin
I need
the
you to at
inning.
least move runners
On
for
the
me
mound,
with
he hasn't found
Gosman or
himself in too
Bundy
many
coming
rough
up on
spots
deck.
So far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Nah, I don't want that
Strike at the
slider.
knees, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Desi, you had a period after Moncada and then put a T right after it. You got to make sure you have spaces in between that.
Lifted in the air out to right. Parker on the move. He
There we
makes the
go.
catch
All right,
and
move the guy over to
tags the
third.
runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here.
Pretty far for a check swing.
There at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring
Is the
out
All-Star
he
game
can
still
make it up to
relevant?
third.
Not really.
So that puts
I mean, home
runners on
field
the
for the
board now
World
with only
Series,
one away.
but I don't think so.
Andy
I'm much more interested in
stands in,
seeing like the home run derby and
after
stuff.
grounding out.
Oh, Andy Burns, I forgot we had another guy. Okay. No double play. We gotta
First
watch the
offering
low
on its
sinkers
way.
here. What I tell you,
Sinker to start him
they
out,
want
but he
that double
won't
play. They will
It's ball
pitch
one.
like there's runners
Now
on
at the
base.
plate, you're
If you
looking
hit
for
too many
something
double
to pop in the
plays,
zone.
that is
Try and
because
keep
the
it in the
computer
air. Make
pitcher
sure you
knows
don't
the
get into a
situation
double play.
and will throw you double play balls. Gotta be careful of that,
No
boys.
runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And the sinker
fine.
is over here, and
That
that
low
evens
sinker's
things
not
at
gonna do
one.
anything.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit
Oh, they
from
removed that?
anybody in the lineup.
I mean,
If they
then
can get
it's
one,
just
they
back
could
to
get
being
them
the
right
All-Star
back in
game.
this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
I'll be honest, the All-Star game shouldn't be dictating home field advantage anyway.
Way
I think we all.
outside, near
There's
to
no
the
reason
backstop,
that the
2-1.
All-Star game
You know
should
what? He's
dictate
starting to
anything
skate
in
on some
terms
thin
of
ice here, and sooner or
results in the
later,
season.
He's gonna have to challenge him.
Come on, Andy Burns.
Drilled right
There we
back
go.
up the middle. And
Let's
that
go.
threw into center field, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
They just scrapped
You
the
can
All-Star
see the
game for a
pitching
skills
coach heading for the
competition.
mound.
I don't know
This is
about that.
nothing more
I
than
still
just
like
trying to
the
reassure
All-Star
your
game
guy,
epidemic in
give him a
terms
chance
of
to
baseball.
compose himself.
I
He's been
don't like
great so
hockey
far,
because
so
it's not real
there's no
hockey.
reason to
I
think
don't
that
like
he can't
football
work
because it's
out
not
of
real
it.
football. The basketball one I love. I love the entire basketball weekend because I like the fact that basketball just gets to go out. There's something about basketball where I like to watch them do that.
Trying to hold the lead. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down.
That
And
works.
Good hustle to get over and tag him.
Yeah, I agree with that, Paul. I think the All-Star game in baseball is different because you're still playing baseball. Like, that doesn't change. Baseball is different in that because, like, football, you get no contact. Hockey, you get no contact. Absolutely. Paul's exactly right. I'm going to put that. Paul Sporer. Baseball is the only game you can play full speed and not put people at risk.
Now, Smith.
Agreed.
Take a look at a pitch too low. It's
And that's why
0-1.
baseball's All-Star game is good. What's going on, Mick Pick? Welcome to the stream, dude. All right, Malix, show me why you're going to be rookie. Show me Rookie of the Year.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, not good.
1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Listen to that man, Paul Sporer. He is a smart man. Wise beyond his years, I believe is what the kids are calling it. Or no, that's what the older people are calling it. The kids are calling Paul Sporer Lit AF. I believe that's what it's called.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Ah! Go, 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 go!
And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might play 2.
Yeah, there we go!
Not in time as the second run.
Nice work, Carl. Bump my fist.
Mick Pick, thank you for the
I
follow.
was gonna fist you.
Those 2 RBIs are for you, buddy. Those 2 RBIs are for you.
Nice work, Carl. Bump my
Actually,
fist.
split that. Mick Pick gets one.
I was gonna fist you.
M. Martin gets one. 2 RBIs for follows. Love it. RBIs for follows. This is how this game should work.
Now in the bullpen.
What's going on, Sully?
He's set. Here it comes.
Sully?
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, boys, this would seem to be a
Epidemic,
completely
I
new
think
ball
you,
game now.
I think you see pitchers go all out because they go full speed for 1 inning. They can just let it fly. Verlander's a perfect example of that.
Hot shot on the
Oh,
ground to
not
short.
good.
There is Crawford.
Malik Smith almost on top of the bag. Wow.
Second, and
Like
that
Verlander.
inning.
Verlander's throwing 100 miles an hour in the All-Star game because he
No
can.
errors and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles are on top, 3-2.
Yeah, hitters instead of trying to like instead of hit like doubles, hitters are just trying to hit one out of the yard. I agree.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove,
Bundy keeping the team in the game.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, I forgot you're
Pitch
one of the
count
British
there.
guys, Sully. My
One pitch
bad.
into his 5th inning of work. Not
Doing
much
well.
of a
Doing well.
concern,
Having a
I
little
wouldn't
fun,
imagine.
playing some franchise
It
mode.
shouldn't be. He hasn't had any.
Manny! Go, Manny, go! That's what I'm talking about. Platinum glove, Manny Machado.
On a ball hit like that,
Show it to me, Manny. Show me what it looks like. Oh, look how beautiful that is.
Tremendous defense out there.
Gets up,
Great diving
plants
stop,
the back
makes the
foot,
play and gets the out.
monster
And the pitcher
rocket.
acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, Steven Cruz. Hit hard to short.
And again, showing the
And the
range.
throw here is gonna get him at first.
I will say
Excellent
this,
range there at
when
short, and there are
Tim
2
Beckham's
away.
contract is out,
And
Manny
so
Machado
after
is
getting
the
ground
shortstop.
ball fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters.
I did
Both
debate
guys
on
pretty
paying him,
close,
Sir Jam, you're
top
right.
speeds of
Worth every
95
cent of
and
that
94.
$31 million deal. Why would Zach Britton play for the Dominican Republican team, Desi? I can see Team USA.
Striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right
Manny's
here.
not too
You
big
see
for
the
shortstop.
pitch
Ever heard of a guy,
close
Hall of
to the
Famer,
batter, just
Cal Ripken?
And the
You ever heard of
fastball hit
Seattle
93 on
Mariner?
the
Came up
count.
when he was
It's
18, 6 foot like 5. Alex Rodriguez?
Here
Both those
comes the
guys,
1-1.
very like top tier defensive
Strike on the
shortstops,
inside.
big
You
guys.
can't believe it at the plate. It's
Out of your
1-2
mind,
now.
Desi.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now a check swing.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
in there for
Oh,
strike
Britain's
3
mom is
anyway, and the
Dominican.
inning
Oh,
is
that makes
over.
sense.
Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Still a
Jeter wasn't a huge guy though, Scott. Jeter was, if I remember correctly, Jeter's like 5'11", right? He's not huge, is he? Troy Tulowitzki, another one. You're right.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh no, you're right. Jeter was 6'3". I take that back. A-Rod got moved to third base because he was coming to the Yankees playing with Derek Jeter. Otherwise, A-Rod is a shortstop. That's the only reason he moved to third base.
Takes this
Manny
down
going
right away,
doubles.
and a base
Dou-
hit, so the leadoff man is
Doubles from
on to begin
Machado.
the inning.
Uh-oh. Look at an arm.
Relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base
You
hit.
kidding me? Hold on.
And this is how you break out of a cold.
Tulowitzki's
This is his
6'3".
second
He's as
hit
tall
of
as
the
Jeter
ball game.
was.
This one goes for extra bases. You could see that
Manny
confidence
Machado is
slowly starting to
6'2".
come back,
Tulo's
but
actually taller than Manny.
Chris Davis.
Who is
Taking it for
BT?
the third
I don't even know who
time now.
BT is,
He
guys.
Struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Why would I look at Hanley Ramirez? I mean, Hanley Ramirez isn't that big, is he?
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hanley Ramirez, 6'2". I mean, they're all built the same.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. it's
Ooh,
quickly 0-2.
didn't miss that by much, boys. Did not miss that by much. Extra little step for Manny out there.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game and a changeup here.
Try to get me with that
That's taken
change.
low in
Not get me
third
with the
for a ball.
change. Not
Even
happening.
on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Uh-oh.
High, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Epidemic, turn off personalized umpires. Put them to perfect. You won't have to worry about that anymore.
A 2-run shot for Chris Davis.
I'll show it to you like I show it to everybody. Watch
23
this.
Thus far, and just like that, it's now a 5-2
You want to see how cool this
ball
game is? Let me show you how cool this game is. Hold on, let me see if I can see it on my stream
Boy,
here.
that guy on the mound right now is absolutely
I don't think you can see it.
livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch.
You
in the
can't.
Situation when he's ahead
Let me
to
read
count like
this.
that. He should be mad at
MLB The
himself.
Show's 16 umpires. Earl Hendricks, fair all around, gives outside inside corners, biased against high pitches. Mike Fillmore, rarely misses one, will give edges to pitchers once in a while, off-speed bias. Daryl Parker, strike zone moves around. Matthew Ross, likes to ring batters up on the black, sometimes a little bit off of it. Rick Holiday, inconsistent on the corners, doesn't favor hitters or pitchers, just doesn't always get the call right. Gary Simmons, pitcher's umpire, gives extra on the edges, not high. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I made my own umpire scouting report, and they actually talk about it on the commentary in the game too.
They'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he'll take
nice
a look
that.
at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
No, shortstop doesn't have to be a guy with speed. You have to have a good first step. Speed does not matter at shortstop as much as you think.
Skied into straightaway right. Parker is
Again,
tucked
look
under
at
this
Cal.
one.
Cal's a
One
huge
down.
shortstop, not fast. But Stevie, range isn't
If
speed.
you're gonna go the other way with a
Range
pitch,
is
you've gotta be
agility
committed
and
to it. You can't just
acceleration,
have a lazy
not speed.
swing
They are
and
different
pop the ball
things.
out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Shortstops don't have to be able to steal bases. They don't have to go 90 feet. They got to go 15 either way.
Stepping in now, Sonny Aochi, as he'll take a look at a
slider's
high
still
strike
nice.
That time it's 0-1.
Remo getting old, but that slider is still plays.
Belted high.
Get out of here, Sergio.
Back on it is the left.
Sonny
fielder.
Aochi going
And this one
yard.
is gone. A home run. A solo shot here.
It's more than just, but see, that's the thing. When you play shortstop, it's more than just body type. There's more to go on that. Bogarts doesn't have great range, but that's not because of his body type. Like I said, again, how we can end this conversation. Cal
If he was guessing up there, he
Ripken
was
Jr.
guessing right,
You ready for
because
this?
He's all over that thing like a shaggy dog.
Cal Ripken
He drives it
Jr.,
over the wall.
widely considered one of the best defensive shortstops in history, was 6'4".
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Into the box.
Playing weight was, let's
As
see
the
here,
first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside,
Was
it's
played
much
weight was
easier
about
to get a better
225.
view of it and then just lay off.
I mean, that's unfortunately where it stands. Cal moved to third base late in his career, not
1-0
in the middle of
delivery.
it. The prime of his career, he was a shortstop. That's what I'm trying to tell
Shot
you.
fouled over towards the coaching box.
There was talk of moving Jeter late in his career,
3
too.
runs already home here.
I do play FIFA some, Solapsky.
Now a sinker's low off the outside.
Cal
corner,
moved to
2
third
balls and a
base
strike.
late in his career.
This is a guy up there
What about
that's
Gong?
not hitting a
What about
ton right
Gong?
now, but he can still work the count. And
Gong's not
that
a great
might be
fielder.
Beneficial to an offense.
You guys are wrong on this.
Swinging a high
Jungle
pop
Gong is
back
not a
onto
great
the
fielder
outfield
wherever
grass
he
now.
is. He is a
There to
substandard
take
fielder.
this in is Crawford, and
That
there
is
are 2
nothing.
away
Whether he's
now.
playing third, short, that's not going to change.
Number 1, Andy Burns.
Andy Burns will dig in.
Don't- wait a
1
second.
for 2.
Why am I looking
Grounded
this
out
up? You guys are
the
watching on the
follow
internet.
that with a base hit in his
No,
second
I'm not
plate
saying you're
appearance.
arguing. I'm telling you why. He's 6', 212" for Gong. We're having a
Here comes the
conversation
first
about
pitch.
this. Ooh, nice
First
pitch.
pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, Desi. It's not because they get too big. It's because they can't field the position. There is a difference. Does size equate into that? Yes.
ball one.
But there are some people,
Now
a
you
la
just see
A-Rod,
2 straight
Cal Ripken,
breaking pitches
Derek
miss away.
Jeter,
So
3
as a
of the
hitter,
top fielding
you're gonna eliminate
shortstops
that
of
pitch.
all time,
No way
okay,
you can throw it a third time.
that were not moved because they could field it. I love having this conversation. I love talking baseball. This is my opinion.
Here to start the at-bat.
Okay, but
And that's
I have
fine.
facts
You
backing
can't
it
be
up.
afraid
I'm
to
not
work
saying people
inside.
don't get moved.
Jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Hit
Uh-oh.
pretty well
Andy
out to
Burns.
deep left field. Racing
That's a
back.
2. That's 2. Come on, Andy, get there.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2.
Mike Bordick, I think it was, Scott. I think they moved because Mike Bordick is quite easily top 5 defensive shortstop.
So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was played well.
But
off the
Desi,
tear.
that happens to a
Got it
lot
in
of people when they
quickly,
get old.
and he might
A lot of
consider
people like
himself
Miggy
lucky
Cabrera
that
move
throw
from
in
third
second
base, where he's actually a good third baseman, to first base. It's just age.
Standing in now, number 37, as the changeup to him.
You
drops
gotta
in there
remember
for
that.
a strike.
Just because of age, that doesn't mean anything. What's going on, Brett? Welcome to the stream.
Runner in
Have I
scoring
picked
position
my
at
game of the
second with
year?
2 down.
If you mean for the Press Row podcast, maybe. There's ongoing discussion.
And this is drifting.
Guys, don't forget
foul
about that.
back
The
into
Press Row
stands.
podcast, Sports Game of the Year, is coming out sometime in December. Remember that.
A pause and the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, anything more than 4 pitches to get this guy out, it has to be considered a letdown. You gotta go
Wait,
get
Game
him
of the
right
Year or
here.
Sports Game of the Year? Sports Game of the Year is something different. I can't, knowingly pick Game of the Year
And a
because that's
sinker
outside
dips
my
too low
lane.
there.
I can tell you
Into the
Sports
dirt,
Game of the
in
Year
fact.
all day.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Dylan Bundy working the count. Like it a lot. I'll talk
And he's
Game of the
getting his
Year.
money's worth
Game of
up
the Year
there.
is
Now
probably
it's full,
Overwatch
3-2.
or
You can just
Witcher was
sense it
last year.
starting
Witcher
to
was really
tense
good
up
though.
out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2.
It's probably Overwatch. To be honest, Overwatch, I still throw Overwatch in sometimes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just staying alive.
But I mean,
putting together
Overwatch
a
was so
really good at-bat here.
overwhelmingly like successful and balanced. Sports Game, I'm not going to talk about Sports Game yet.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
No, stay
To
there.
his left. He's there. Throw to first will get it
That's a
easily
great play by
inside
Brandon
his
Crawford, by the way.
So 2 home runs
Stevie,
in
I mean, it's an
lead to 3
FPS,
runs
but,
on the scoreboard.
I mean,
Top of the order due up in the
have you
home half
played
of
it?
the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Giants
I mean,
2.
it's pretty good, and it's like all the characters. There are some characters a little OP, but
Will stride into the box.
they do a
So
great
they've
job
been
balancing
started
it.
for the Giants
It's
in their half of the
gorgeous.
6th.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of
a lot of
time
that.
in this game. So
A lot of
just
that's
chip
why.
Away, chip away.
Sends that one out of play for strike
Jump
one.
in the stands, Andy. I mean, if you don't like first-person shooters, then I can understand why.
Hit to short. Taken in by Machado. And a rather easy first out.
You mean for me, Sir Jam?
And all through this
Manny Alexander, yeah.
we've seen some great
You can
starting
guess all you want.
This has been another very good
I
performance.
can't talk about Sports Game of the Year yet because I have a say in it in a couple of different places.
Andrew
So
McCutchen will step in. A ground out victim as last time. On the corner at the
I can
knees,
say this.
0-1. Not too
when
many
it comes to Sports
strikeouts
Game
on
of the Year,
ledger for
this
him
may
so
be the
far, but it
toughest
hasn't
year in a
really
very
mattered.
long time.
Yeah, I think
To
ideally
pick it.
you'd like to
There are
see
a
him
lot
miss
of
few more
really
bats,
good
but
sports games
as
that
long
do
as
a
you're
ton
keeping
really
guys
well.
off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Drilled to the
Nah.
left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
They moved. No. Manny Machado didn't get moved to third base because he was too big for the position. Manny Machado got moved to third base because J.J. Hardy is one of the best current shortstops in the game and was playing and was already at shortstop. They brought him up.
Posey will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Easy, Doc Stan. Steal with a 69 speed? Wow, okay. Cool story, bro.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to
Get to
hold
it, get to it,
back,
Andy,
but
get to it,
this
Andy.
is popped up.
Oh, look at the play. Gets him, gets him. Double play. What are you doing off in a foul ball, huh? Get out of here. Come on.
One hit in the
Andy
end, but no one
Burns.
left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Orioles
Worst sports
6
game of the year?
And the
Ooh,
Giants 2.
NBA Live wasn't released this year. NBA Live Mobile is actually really good.
Back here in San Francisco. Orioles leading this
Man,
one through 6 as
worst
we take a look at our
sports game of the
summary to
year?
this point.
I mean, it'd have to be an indie title, right? It's not. It's none of the games you've seen play here.
Will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Yeah, NBA Live came out last year. What I'm saying though is NBA Live Mobile is really good. Unknown, my favorite team is the Orioles.
And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs. for
Mark
the
Morris was pretty bad, Scott. I agree with that. Especially when you compare it to a game like Steep. I'd have to think about worst one, guys.
That time at 98, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now a fastball off the plate away.
I don't think it's Steep, though. I think Steep's pretty good, Zalapsky. I don't like the way Steep picks their race, how you pick the races. No, that last game is not bad, Red Sox. That last game is amazing. Casey Powell, college lacrosse? Or lacrosse?
1-1, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I agree, Stevie. It was a tough year for us.
But this will land untouched.
I don't hate you for that, I know. Yeah, Pasta Padre. I love the last game. I didn't even do the review for it. I was streaming the last game when it came out.
Swing and a high pop-up.
Terrible.
Could be tough back behind third.
Yeah, that lacrosse game is
To the
really
outfield
good.
grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Next for the Orioles, right fielder, Gregory Mann.
What's the worst game? Anything by Treyarch. I'm not a Call of Duty fan, I will say that.
Stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Come on, Gregory. I need something from you, buddy.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah. I'm not a Call of Duty fan. I just... It does so much wrong with first-person shooters.
High in the air into shallow left center.
Red Sox, you keep digging the knife deeper and deeper.
McCutchen comes on now. And
Mark Trumbo, maybe not. Mark Trumbo's asking for a ton of money. Unknown. So he probably won't be back. They've tried negotiating with him a couple times. I don't think he's coming back, Unknown. I agree. COD used to be great. You know what's really good? Rainbow Six Vegas is still good. Still holds up. Is backwards compatible. Rainbow Six Siege was really good. The Division is amazing right now. I've just found love with that in the last week. What else? Division. Essentially anything with Tom Clancy's name on it. I can't wait for Ghost Recon Wildlands. Do I know any Dodgers players? Nope, I don't know anybody. Justin Turner, Yasiel Puig, Clayton Kershaw, Rich Hill. Greinke's been traded, so not him. Keep going. Let's go around the infield. Adrian Gonzalez was at first. Justin Turner was at third. Shortstop is Corey Seager. Second baseman was Chase Utley for a minute there, but I don't think he's there anymore. Oh, he might be. Center field was Jock Peterson. Right field was Puig for a minute, but not the whole time. A.J. Ellis was catching for him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Kente Maeda pitching. Kenley Jansen. Anyone else? I mean, have I said enough? Splinter Cell series was good too.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 6-2.
Oh, that's right. Reddick got traded. Josh Reddick got traded there, or signed. Didn't he get signed? Not traded. Kiki Hernandez. That was one.
Brandon Belt will stand in again.
Why are we naming Dodgers players?
Back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run.
Are you just testing my view of 2K these days? I like it. I know you don't. I know a lot of people don't, but I enjoy it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, You know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started,
I think I'm done talking about it on Twitter. Oh, come
Shot down the
on.
line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Belt on his way to second. And he's not stopping. He wants
Where's that?
three.
Oh, where's the ball throw to?
And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a lead.
Oh, that damn shift.
Brandon Crawford.
What do you mean, do I at least know Vince Scully? Of course I know Vince Scully. He's the best play-by-play guys ever. Come on, no. Brady Anderson. No, kidding.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is
Nope.
just kind of quit on that pitch.
Bullpen, it's time. Bastardo, get up. Marcos Vasquez, get up. Big money. His figure worries me. Frank Robinson was good. Brooks Robinson was amazing. Kyle.
91 miles an hour that time. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Who else? Boog Powell's on that list. Jim Palmer is on that list.
Hit well on the ground to first. He'll go to the bag for one, but one's all they get as the
Who
run
else?
scores.
I mean, I can keep going.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about a 4-run lead. You can give up runs to get outs at this stage of the game. That's going to cut the lead to 3.
Eddie Murray? Eddie Murray's definitely got to be on that list, especially being a switch hitter. He's one of the best switch hitters of all times. Davis isn't on that list yet.
Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. As he lays off.
I trade McGee, even though I like McGee. I like Seth Manis' stuff. Cassius Ono, yeah. His figure worries me a lot. Big money. His wrestling never worried me. He's always been money in the ring. So
3-0 now.
yeah, Buff. Someone said the audio was messed up. I'll look at it after the stream.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Lost our speed on our
Bases are empty,
fastball.
one man out. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Yeah, 2 KOs in WWE. I agree. It's kind of weird.
Number 72.
There was talk about him coming back with the hero name, but I think the rumor is.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good
I think the
inning here
rumor
so
is
far,
that
so
he
we'll
is
see if they
going
can scratch
to
another
come
run
back
across right
as.
here.
Oh, come on,
Line to the right
Chris.
side. That gets down,
He's going to come
and
back under the
he's got
Cassius
himself
Ono
a base
name,
hit.
so.
And that runner will
We'll
go
see.
no further than second
UFC
as there
TV
are
worth
2
getting? I don't have it,
now.
so I wouldn't
and as
know.
the season's gone
Yes,
on,
I am doing
this
bullpen
is a
banter
guy
tonight
who's
after we finish
just
this.
not
I think they're getting ready to
going
turn
in
on
the right
soon.
direction. So this is a welcome
Get ready to
sign
turn
for
up.
this one-out single.
Turn up soon. Yeah, I'm heading over there after we finish our franchise game. I think they're starting a little bit early on us, which is cool. I'm good with that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Steven Cruz is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And the way he's kept
Yeah,
the
Gold
ball
Glove
down the
Chris
plate so
Davis, right?
he deserves a few calls at this point.
Maybe they'll probably face
And
off at
that's
some point, Big
inside
Money, if he
off
ever
the
makes
plate
main
with the
roster.
fastball. It's 1-1.
And I think that's a big if, actually.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike
Yeah,
2
TJ said
anyway.
9:30 start. I know.
Oh, and you know what? That might be the best curveball we've seen all night out of him.
There we go. Show it to me,
Oh,
Dylan
and he
Bundy.
can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Who we got? Who we got?
Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette coming off the bench. Sir Jam, that's just what happens when you become big, unfortunately. When you become a large game, look at Madden, you take unnecessary criticism. Sometimes people forget how good a game is and just how to enjoy it.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And you know,
Oh yes,
Henry
UFC is
was set up
absolutely worth getting from the
inside.
Vault Lavsky.
That pitch
UFC
all
2,
the way on
yes.
the other side of the plate.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Looking to
It's free on the
minimize
Vault.
the damage
Red Sox, you
here.
don't even need the trial anymore.
Can't
It's free on the
keep
Vault.
back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Oh, I thought I had him on that pitch. All right, let's analyze what we have here, guys. Fastball out, fastball in, Curveball low, fastball up. We're going to change up out of the zone here.
Grounded to third.
There we go.
He'll go to scope at second for the force out.
That's what we're doing. Make them swing at our pitches, guys. Make them swing at our pitches. Clean gameplay. Clean gameplay. Sorry, I saw somebody do it on YouTube. It's funny.
Number 64.
See, Doc Zen and Red Sox now. My man. It's like the Keenan, what is his name? Keenan on Saturday Night Live. They did a skit, a courtroom skit. And Pete Davidson is the one on trial. And turns and goes, they called me my man, and Keenan from Keenan and Kel is the judge. He goes, no. He means my man. And like, it's so great. What is that face, Doc Zen? Oh, it's just a better TV mode. Wow, nice.
And boy, a high strike call
sports, I do not miss the 2K Baseball series. 2K Baseball was a terrible game. Had some good ideas. I like the pitching idea, but yeah, it's not a good game, dude. Let's see here. I actually want to sit down Bastardo. Oh, no, you know what? We got to warm him up. We got to keep him warmed up. I'm going to sit him down. I'm going to warm up O'Day. Tony Sangrano's got a little... I'm going to let him take a night off. Seen it from last week. Red Sox, haven't watched it. I was told that I'm not allowed to watch it until somebody's there watching it with me. So, and we haven't had a chance to sit down. So, I did see the clip of him as the Alabama football player, which I thought was great.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play.
Doc Zen, you and me, baby, right here. Right here. You know it.
And look there at the starter comparison.
Yeah, Sir Jam, I agree, but that you can say that about a lot of sports games. Sports games are what you put into them. If you don't play sports games and then pick it up and want to be good at it, you're not going to be. If you don't play sim, you're not going to get sim out of it. Why fix it, Epidemic? Why fix it? Play defense against it. There we go, baby. You know it's coming. Bring the third baseman. If you have a guy on third base and less than 2 outs, you know you're going to get that bunt. Play against it. Bring that third baseman into third base drag.
But you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out.
Oh, I mean, Epidemic, that's cool. I mean, if you play against it, then don't worry about it.
Positive state of mind.
I would absolutely, but that's a real play that happens in MLB. I don't mind that. What I have a problem with, bunt cheese. Bunt cheese is different. I'm not talking about the CPU. I'm talking about freaking people bunting online with like Barry Bonds. That's terrible. And what was it called? MVP? No, NCAA baseball. It was the first one to bring in the stick throwing, using the right stick to throw. I absolutely remember it. Sports. Love that game. Ayuchi's already got a bomb, guys. Nice curveball.
On a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and that turns
Dude,
out
my
to be
chick
a
is
nice
crazy.
little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else
She's a
advances.
monster.
He's able to
She's an
accomplish
absolute monster.
both of those tasks.
One of these days, I'm going to put her on stream with us, guys.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters. As the
You're going to see her, and it's going to be crazy.
A bit inside for ball 1.
No, you're absolutely insane, Epidemic. If you don't think suicide squeezes are part of the game, it happened in the World Series. Like, actually in the World Series it happened. It's a big part of National League play. It's not a great big part of American League play. American League play happens to be a little bit more, you know, hitting, but it is absolutely part of games. Yes, backyard baseball. I remember that for the PC and all. Absolutely remember that game. They had all the guys as kids, right? Like all the MLB players as kids. Ooh, nice fastball. Where did that come from, Derek Law?
Down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is popped high in the
Wait,
air.
you don't mean the suicide squad? What do you mean?
And Crawford will
Your
make the
PSN's
play,
backyard
and the
Madden,
inning
Novak?
is
Novak, why don't I know that? Novak,
Orioles leave one.
come on, man.
They still
Why
lead
don't you throw that at me?
6-3.
Why don't you throw it at my way? I do love that name, by the way. You named my franchise owner Ahmed Khan. Oh, God.
Leading off the inning.
Oh, that's amazing.
They'll look to get something going here and even
All right,
this game
Bundy
up.
has had enough. Let's see. Bastardo against Panic. Panic doesn't really matter, and McCutcheon is better against righties, so we're going to bring Darren O'Day in.
Darren O'Day is on
Arch
the
rivals
now
with the
as Sego
elbows.
start the
Remember
bottom
that?
of the
Sir Jam?
Darren O'Day.
The elbow battles for rebounds? Dude, I love that.
Leading off the inning, Joe Panic. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can
Wear
get things
headphones while
started.
playing sport. Oh, dude, that is so great, isn't it? Oh, wow, the New Day has to fight another match tonight?
Set, here's the 0-1.
Too young and handsome. Get out of here, Dog Zen.
Strike.
Get out of my chat. Go bother Coral.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so.
Yeah, it was a
unsuccessfully.
2-game
That's
series,
ruled a
Dan.
strike. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. One away.
We're still facing Arrieta. Oh, hey, what's up? His name actually is Backyard Madden.
Andrew
Pants
McCutcheon
people and steal. Yes, you could. You absolutely
single
could.
in his last at bat.
Oh, man. Some great memories with arcade. Did anyone see the old-time hockey trailer that came out today?
First pitch, here it comes.
I'm all about old-time hockey, the old-time hockey trailer, by the way.
Is there for it.
Let me see if I can find that, guys. If you haven't seen this, and you're a hockey fan, a hockey video game fan, you guys are going to be so happy.
Buster Posey.
My Xbox gamer tag, Dan,
Something started here.
is just Millennium with no S's, no OS.
Game are growing dimmer by the battery.
Yes! Here it is. Guys, that right there is amazing. The link I just put in chat is the old-time hockey announcement trailer. Really cool. Yeah, sports definitely reminds me of NHL 94.
Outside target here, and he hits it for
Big
strike
Hurt
one.
Baseball is pretty
Not a
cool.
bad idea when you're facing
Oh,
a battle
PS4 was already in there.
delivery
No,
like
PS4 is
this.
Millennium OS,
Don't
what I
think
just
they're
typed in
taking a
before.
pitch.
To
Give
Novak.
yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that.
I think
delivery.
big money, everyone remembers Hits and Blitz, baby.
Played an in, hits
Come
a
on,
ball
remember
in the strike.
what was the MLB game
That's a pitch
name?
you really have
Come on,
to
somebody
learn
tell me
to
the
take
MLB. It
against
was
a guy
Hits.
like this. But even if you make
Was it Hits?
contact,
No, it was something else, wasn't
you're
it?
just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
What was the
No
MLB
offer
arcade
on that
game
one.
name?
2 balls and a strike. 2-1, here it is. Chops it foul at home plate as the
No, not the
2-2
football,
now.
the baseball game. The arcade baseball game.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Jimbo, that game is game is a day one purchase. Old time hockey? Absolutely, Jimbo. By the way, welcome to the stream, dude.
6-3.
I thought I saw you in there. I didn't want to call you out or anything.
Bay Bridge and at
Is
the
it on
other end,
Xbox? What do you
City
mean?
By the Bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Marlon Donovan come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep the
High heat
deficit
baseball?
right where it is for the
Yeah, it
bottom
was
of the ninth.
Doc, it was on Xbox. High Heat was amazing. Sammy Sosa is so
Kicking
real.
off the top of the 9th. Andy
Let's get
Burns
Britton up
as
and
they'll
working
look for
here.
some
Sit
added
down.
insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch
Hardball was
misses for
so
ball one.
good.
It's worth pointing
You remember
out
that?
Burns
Oh, it was
got
so,
bullpen
Hardball
here
was
in
awesome because it was the
this
first
series.
game you
That
could
could
really
have an
walk
effect on the
guys in.
rest
You,
of
you
the season.
zone pitched, and your ratings determined whether you were going to walk or hit. That's what got me addicted to sim baseball. All-Star Baseball was fun, I believe. I agree with that.
Pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to
Crawford's a
first
monster at
and that
shortstop.
is how the ninth
So
inning gets
good.
underway.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Inside drive was good? What do you, Dan, what are you talking about, dude? Let's see. Give me a little Darryl Klein action, baby.
Darryl Klein.
Yeah, Red Sox just put up, that's my PSN name, Dan, if you want to send me a friend request. I accept all.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one.
Fourth and inches, Scott. Why do I not remember that? Microsoft's entire inside drive was basketball. Inside pitch was their baseball game. Was the first game like with online leagues and stuff. It was so good. And then what was the NFL game they had? NFL. Oh, I forget.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I told you, Doc. The game looks amazing. There you go. Manager Dantastic on video for life. Popped him up.
Pop-up. Cruz is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yes, that old-time hockey trailer. Did it have a release date on it, Doc Zen? I didn't see that.
Trying to make contact, and the result, an easy pop-up.
Yeah, blood on the faces for the fights, yeah.
As he'll take a look
World Series baseball is okay. NBA Jam, I mean, NBA Jam is just amazing, you know that. Yeah, I didn't see it either, Doc Zen. I'm sure they're not ready to have a date on it, being an indie title like that.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Make America. What did you just come in here and say make America great again for, Dog?
Hot shot.
Malik's at 92 speed. Stevens gets him.
Ooh.
Belt with a scoop and a half, boys.
1-2-3 go the Orioles. As they're unable to add to their
that would make sense. Maybe like around like playoff time, Doc's end. That'd be good. I mean, it's all up to you, Dog. You can say whatever you want. I'm good with that. It was just a weird time to say it.
Is on now to try to close
Bulls versus Celtics, or no, Lakers versus Celtics. Bulls versus Blazers. Guys, remember Bulls versus Blazers? You do the Clyde Drexler. He would do the actual the glide dunk. That's so cool.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Blades of Steel was so good.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Burns.
Andy Burns, the throw. Got him. Got him.
Thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
League leader in saves, Zach Britton. Zach Britton, for those of you who don't know, Zach Britton was the only All-Star for the 2019 Orioles. The only guy for the Orioles that went to the All-Star game this year.
So he's made it really tough on the
in game, by the way.
Manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right
You'll
now.
see me with Zach Britton. I pitch Zach Britton a lot like he pitches in real life. Probably 90% sinkers, and I'll throw a slider in once in a while.
Much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looks like he's
oh yeah, the signature dunk, Jimbo. Kemp off the backboard. I remember that. And didn't Karl Malone have it too, where he had like the mailman dunk?
Bases are empty, one man.
Nice work, Carl. Bump my fist.
Oh, Mr. I was gonna fist you.
Dog 21. Thanks for the follow, dude. Make this Twitch great again.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full.
First PlayStation launch beat. I don't know. Ooh.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the battle continues.
Kinda cool. I'm cool with being kinda cool. Kinda nerdy, kinda cool. All those things wrapped into one. Ooh, almost caught him with a slider.
This one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Britton's ready on his way with the 3.
Oh, how do you not call that a strike, Blue?
That's an excellent job making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Doc Zen, kinda cool.
Obviously, that's not always going to be the
Royal Rumble Sport. Oh, dude, my best one. I loved WrestleFest in the arcades. WrestleFest for the arcades was amazing for me. That's my favorite ever. I love the graphics in that one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Grounder
I'm talking about specifically arcade games. Dude, arcade WrestleFest. If you can ever get your hands on that, that is amazing. It had finishers. It was just so cool. Try to go 4-seam up high here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Aochi comes on and makes the catch in.
There we
shallow
go.
left for
Never heard of it? Look it up, baby. Look it up.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead,
all right, boys, here we go. Yes, real arcade game with coins, Doc Zen. Absolutely.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Number 72 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, you got to swing at that.
Here, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first.
Actually, I liked. I mean, No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 are kind of the same game, along with like WCW NWO Revenge. So.
And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Oh no, Malix. Need you, Malix. Need you, Malix.
Right center.
Nope.
That'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved.
Scope with the big arm. Holds him to 2.
Score is the runner from first. Now a 6-4 ball game. Well, partner,
that's a hell of a shot.
Over yet as the lead has shrunk
Jordan
to just
Patterson.
2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. He's set and the pitch.
Why am I not getting that call?
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then
Guitar scroll across the ring for a power-up. Was that Raw? WWF Raw? One of the Nintendo games?
And that misses.
All right, Zach.
First and second now with 2 out. Dave Morales will be
here we go.
With the game on the line.
Here we go, boys. And the speed at second.
Now to be the pinch runner.
The guy at second doesn't bother us. 74-37. What's that vision? 70? Okay. We are going to... Man, I'm telling you right now, this is not where I want to go with this. We're going to mound visit. Always good to mound visit when you're in trouble, so...
To the mound. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses inside 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way out the ropes now.
Ooh, man, he looked like he wanted that one.
Seats, strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it.
There we go, baby. Close that game out.
And the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orioles win! Orioles win! Gotta love that. Dylan Bundy with a really strong game after giving 2 runs up early. Zach Britton lets a run up, so we're good. We're good with this. Player of the game is probably... I mean, is it Bundy? Bundy had a... No, it's going to be Aochi. Okay. I'm good with Aochi. Aochi hit a bomb to break the game, so we're good.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who's...
Gotta love when your young guys play for you.
Right here.
Watch his swing. His swing's so beautiful.
Yeah, you see a couple of
Sonny Aochi, bomb.
This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys.
The balance in that swing, boys. All right, there we go.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.
Exit out of there.
Watching MLB The Show.
Such a gorgeous swing. That's why I love that kid so much. Auto saving. Let's see if we get anything else offered to us. We received an important message. struggling pitchers. Thomas Caballero, the guy we didn't trade, playing well for us now. Bruce Erasmus, David Diaz, another guy we didn't trade. Padres waivers. We're going to put some guys on waivers here before we get out of here. Let's see here. Roster. Just in case we want to trade some guys. Let's see. Chris Davis on trade waivers. You can always bring these back. Remember that. When you put a guy in trade waivers, it offers, if anyone claims them, it gives you the ability to bring them back. So, Gausman we're going to put on trade waivers. No, not Scope. Darren O'Day trade waivers. He could be a piece that we trade. Austin Hedges trade waivers. Cingrani trade waivers. Danny Duffy can't go on trade waivers because he's hurt. Beckham. The trade for Andy Burns makes Beckham possibly. Let's see. Bastardo is going to get some trade waivers. And Kurt Casale doesn't have to get on play. Kurt Casale doesn't have to get trade waivers because he's in AAA. We can trade him anyway. So, yes, Cingrani is pretty good, especially in game. But he's been good before. These are just call-ups. Pending, we see that other... Alright, so you see a bunch of guys that are placed on trade waivers. What you can do here, by the way, so you see this waiver wire? You can actually go into this, and if you think you want to block somebody from going somewhere, you can actually just accept or take the trade, or take the waiver, and they won't be able to trade them. So like a guy like Jurickson Profar, I could do waivers. I'm not going to because my team's pretty set. And I think, if I remember correctly, my budget is... I still got $13 million to work with. I can do that. But that's a case for any... Adam Jones is not on my team. I let him walk, sports. So let's go ahead and save this. And guys... So until next Monday night, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing up for the Orioles stream. Every Monday night at 8 o'clock, we'll be playing Orioles on MLB The Show. Exit out of there. So guys, have yourself a great night. Head on over to Bullpen Banter. I'm going to be over there in a few minutes, jumping on there. Let's see. I'm going to throw the link up. Yeah, we'll be tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for NHL. Our Baltimore Bandits franchise used to be the Florida Panthers guys. So again, thank you so much. Always remember that Operation Sports is dedicated to sports gaming, and I will see you over in Bullpen Banter shortly. Have a great night, guys.